What's going on, y'all? Carlito here, back with another video on your screen. I'm here with a rising star, Floyd, Cash Flow Diaz, fighting out of Las Vegas, coming off a big victory from on June 19th. Man, talk about it, bro. How was fighting in the Garden?
Man, it was wonderful. I couldn't have had it any other way. That's the brightest lights, you
Yep.
know, and just, to be in the Garden, especially at my age and where I'm at in my life. So it was definitely a different experience, New York, whole different vibe, it's a
Yep.
different sort of energy, but I enjoyed every second of it, man.
Damn. So what do you take from that? What do you take from your recent fight? How do you feel? What do you rate your performance?
Um, I give it like an 8 out of 10, just because I was sharp and I was catching them and this and that, but I feel like I could have got him out of there. The fifth round, actually, you couldn't see it on like ESPN, the TV, but the fifth round, how when they put out the stool and then you sit down.
Yep.
So they put out the stool in my corner. I sit down. My dad's in front of me, so I can't see. But my godfather, he's like, hold on. He's like, look at him. He pushed me to the side, and I could see he put one foot like on the stool, and then he put both of his arms on the ropes. So he was done. Um, and that was the end of the fifth. So if I would have done something a little bit more and threw a little bit more, I would have got him out of there. But it's all learning. It's all learning.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Five fights in, correct?
Yeah, 5 fights.
Man, how does it feel? 5 fights in, your pro career. Where do you want to go from here?
Man, I just want to keep fighting. I want them to keep putting me in there. Obviously I have this fight next week. I'm gonna go do my thing over there in California. It's in the Pachanga Casino, because there's two different spots, I guess, Pachanga Arena and Casino. I fought in the arena already, so this one's a little different place. But I like different stuff. It's definitely dope to travel and fight everywhere. So I'm just looking forward to keep fighting, man. Keep staying sharp and getting better and better.
For real, for real. So how's fight camp? From June to now. How are you feeling in shape?
I'm feeling great, man. I basically had two camps, for this fight. So, because I was initially scheduled for this fight in the beginning, but they gave me the call. They had space, and so I took the fight. For the Garden card. So I had two camps. I'm good. I'm in shape. I'm just working as hard as I possibly can until it comes time to fight. That's it.
For real, for real. And I always know that you always have some iconic wardrobe for the fight. What can we expect? Next.
Well, this one, so for most people that don't know, my grandfather ended up passing away the day of the fight.
Sorry to hear that.
And thank you. The day of the fight. So and I already had a tribute. The outfit I was wearing was already a tribute for one of my friends and my dad's friends, close friends. And so I didn't really get to do a tribute for my grandfather because obviously it was the day of. Mm-hmm. So for this fight, that's what I'm gonna do. I can't be too specific on the colors, but it will be a tribute to my grandfather for sure.
That's electric, bro. That's an honor, bro, to be able to do that for your grandfather.
Yeah, man.
He's looking down on you, bro, and you're gonna rise to the occasion again, bro. Once again. And talk about your dad, bro. How's your dad been through the training camps, and what's he thinking about where you're at right now in your career?
I mean, he's with me every step of the way. Obviously, he's with me day and night. He's always still, hard on me, knowing what, still what I got to work on, what I have to do this, what I have to get better at, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So, I mean, he thinks I'm pretty sure I can't speak for him, but I do know he's proud of what I'm doing, and he just wants me to work harder and harder than I ever did.
Sure, bro. Any talks about a possible, fighting for a title?
No, not yet. But I do want to get a title fight as soon as possible. Obviously the guys I'm fighting, come on, they're not no chumps, they're not no gimmies, so whatever they keep ranking me at, they're gonna keep putting me more and more up there as I keep fighting, as I keep beating these guys. So only time will tell. We'll see.
Hell yeah, bro. So let me ask you a question about who do you feel is the pound for pound, best fighter right now?
Mm. It was Canelo. I don't know, man. After that Bivol, I mean, I get it. He did go up. He did take the challenge, but he took the challenge knowing what he was in for. So it was Canelo. It could still be Canelo. I don't know, but if not that, I got Crawford up there. I got Shakur. He's getting back. He's getting up there. After beating Valdez, he's gonna keep beating these guys. He's too sharp for him. So I would say Crawford for now.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
And to talk about your sparring partners, bro, like, have you had one sparring partner that kind of like made you really work really hard that you felt like, damn, where'd this guy come from?
I mean, that's what sparring partners are for. I always usually one guy though. It's always like like two, maybe three, depends on like how many rounds I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I could switch them out and they're fresh.
Yeah.
But I've had a lot of good sparring partners. I sparred a lot of world champions. They definitely obviously pushed me to where I couldn't. You can't be pushed no more than that. So I've had so much good sparring. That's why I'm so sharp, and that's why I'm intelligent in the ring, because I already have to figure that out in sparring. Like if it's a fight, so when it comes time to fight, it's already like it's like sparring.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
I mean, I've had a couple really tough guys, and I thank them for that, for getting me better.
Hell yeah, bro. So by the end of the year, what do you want to? What's your main goal in the sport of boxing by the end of the year?
At least be in the conversation of prospect of the year. So I had my first fight. What was it? What was it? 2020, around there, I think. Yeah, 2020. Because I turned pro 2019 and I didn't fight all that the rest of that year. It was like mid year, and then 2020. Yeah, 2020. So I just want to be in that conversation. I just got to keep beating these guys, because if you look at all the other guys that are my peers, that are fighting these guys. I mean, come on, the guys I'm fighting, that was the third undefeated guy already. That was the third undefeated guy, and this is the next one's the fourth. So I'm keep beating these undefeated guys, and these guys could go, keep going undefeated if they didn't fight me.
Yep.
So I want them to at least know that and acknowledge that, and that'll definitely make me happy. At least be around there, or in the works of like a one of those those little belts, so like NABF and belts like those. At least have one of those.
Hell yeah, bro. And your all-time favorite moment this year so far that you've had?
Hey, it's tough because the knockout obviously was what I wanted, and it happened when I fought in Cali, when I did the Rams thing. And on top of that, I was on, ESPN network.
Yep.
So that definitely was pretty big, but I would have to say the Garden for this year. The Garden, I've been trying to fight in the Garden since my first, since my second fight, and that's just a dream of just anybody in general, but especially if you've been around New York, or, you've been in New York. That's, for my father, my grandparents, that's huge.
Yep.
So I would have to say the Garden, being able to perform in front of everybody that, I knew around the block, and, it was dope. It was dope. I think that's a different atmosphere. Now that had to be my best moment, being in the Garden.
Amen to that, bro. Let my subscribers know, where they could, if they want to purchase a fight or watch the fight.
Yeah, so it's Top Rank. We are partners with ESPN, so subscription based. So it's $6.99 a month, and hey, you fight more than one time in a month. That's two fights you get for $7. Tune in on ESPN Plus. That's where they be having me. The main card's on ESPN. It's the same subscription based though, so it's like paying 2 for 1. Soon they're gonna start putting me on ESPN. So the more I keep fighting, the more I keep getting up there. They already had me close to up there, and that's one of the fighters before me. They like they got COVID or something, so they had to, you know, draw the card.
Yep.
But so they're putting me up there. So y'all be seeing me on ESPN. So if y'all have ESPN, y'all already know, tune in. ESPN Plus, you know, $7 a month. You can't beat that. So yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. And let my subscribers know where they can find you at, bro, to follow you.
Follow me at Instagram, Floyd_Cashflow_Diaz, Twitter. Y'all can follow me at The Real Cashflow. And then Facebook is just Floyd Diaz. Y'all can just look me up like that. Y'all end up finding me. I'm just looking to, you know, get more and more ahead in life and just mature as a fighter and as a person. And, you know, only time will tell what I could do.
Amen. Amen. It's been Floyd, Cashflow, Diaz, Carlito. You know, I appreciate you again. Thanks for coming back on my channel, bro. Always, you know, big respect to you and your dad and your team, and allowing me to get this interview, bro, near fight week.
No problem, man. You know, I'm always happy to, you know, do a little interview and, you know, support.
I appreciate you, bro. And y'all go check out his links for sure. Go get that ESPN subscription. You do not want to miss this electric fights. You know, ESPN, you know, top rank. They're always doing on good fights, putting on good cards, you know, almost like twice a month. So y'all go check it out. The links will be in the description down below. It's been Floyd, Cashflow, Diaz, Carlito, one love. We out.